Hello, mateys. Welcome to First Take Movie Podcast number,
12.
34?
No, 7 or 8?
7.5. Because April Fool's didn't count.
It can be. Well, are you trying to be a pirate? Why weren't you the SpongeBob pirate?
Are you ready, kids?
Is that copyright strike or something?
Patchy the Pirate, dude.
Patchy the Pirate.
Squat, walk the plank, body.
Okay, this week we watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I know why they call him Pee-wee.
We watched
So
Bill and
6.5.
Ted's Excellent Adventure.
We watched
Pee-wee.
Magic School Bus every episode.
Every episode?
This week, if you've been following us, if you haven't, what the hell? We watched Mulholland Drive.
Already with the
Mulholland
cursing.
Drive
Every
by
time.
David Lynch.
Lynch. Oh,
Lynch me.
Whoa, dude, you can't say that.
Alright, well, off to a great start again. You know you get the real ones in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we talk about something? I actually had a really good topic planned out for before we talk about the movie, and I forgot exactly what I was going to talk about. Any interesting thing?
Avengers comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going.
We were considering pushing the podcast to tomorrow so we could talk about Avengers, but
Well, we'll talk about it next podcast.
No, yeah.
With spoilers. It'll be spoiler talk, by the way, so if you're listening today and you haven't seen the Avengers, then don't listen tomorrow or something. I don't know, dude.
Next podcast.
Yeah,
will
next
be
week.
half.
When I pick my movie of the week, Pee-wee's Small Adventure. And even
Sorry, go ahead. What?
Oh, an even
Pee-wee's
smaller
Small
adventure than the big one.
what's that? What's the smaller adventure?
Pee-wee.
Oh, I wrote a whole script for it, if you want to hear it really fast. Pee-wee Herman
Okay.
goes in a taxi.
Okay.
That's it. That's pretty good, right? That can sell.
Mhm.
I think so. I mean, considering the
sell.
fact that Ocean's
Just
8
throw in a
made
couple
it.
of sex scenes and it's
It's sold.
sold.
That's like the new Pee-wee thing.
Yes.
Sex scenes and stuff.
sex
Speaking
sells.
of sex scenes,
We can't transition to the movie right away. You don't even talk.
Yeah.
What else? Do you want to talk about something else?
dude. I was gonna say something.
Okay, no, you're not.
movie news.
There was a lot of movie news. Somebody died. I don't know exactly who it was.
Rest in peace, someone.
No. It was like a producer. I don't know if you know. Who
Harvey Weinstein.
No, dude. That's not a name we can bring up in this podcast.
We're talking about his death,
Any exciting trailers or anything?
Star Wars. Did we talk about that
We
already?
talked about that in the
last week.
though. There's a picture released of the Lighthouse or whatever, the Witch director's new movie. They released a picture of it.
Okay.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
It has
good
Robert
cast.
Pattinson and Willem Dafoe smoking a pipe, looking all lighthouse keeperish. Dude, I forgot. I was gonna say something earlier on. Avengers.
Well, while you're thinking of what you're going to talk about, this podcast is brought to you by
Sears.
the Century Clone Brews, where you can drink your own brew and do what you want with it.
You can, that book basically tells you how to make other brews.
I have
if
a
you're
question.
homebrewing them. Yeah.
Are we gonna
Good
talk
one.
to each other about Avengers before we do the podcast, or are we gonna save it until the podcast?
Dude,
you have the restraint.
We're gonna. Ooh, I know what I wanted to talk about, and it is Avengers related. I want to know what do you think is gonna happen? So we have it in like the time capsule, so then we can come back to it and be like, "Oh, you were wrong, dumbass."
Okay.
Also, I have another idea. Maybe not, obviously not for this podcast, but maybe do we drop our listeners with a surprise Avengers only podcast? It doesn't have to be super long, maybe like 20 to 25 minutes, but after we watch the movie,
Colin, that's a great idea. We'll get so many viewers, hopefully.
Yeah, we're just doing it for the views. I mean, we love the movies.
When would we do it?
Maybe like either Thursday night or Friday afternoon.
Well, we could do 2 podcasts.
I don't think I'm seeing it till Sunday.
What? You're gonna get spoiled for sure, dude.
Dude,
Someone's
you need to
gonna
be
text you.
really
You gotta be careful, dude.
There's already spoilers on the internet. In Twitch chat, there was spoilers
Yeah, because
everywhere.
the critics saw it yesterday.
You need to be really careful.
I'm
Well,
supposed. I have tickets tomorrow night with my parents,
Yeah.
but my mom's canceling because she wants to go to an improv show all her stupid friends are going to.
Go
and
see it,
at.
and then go see it with your mom on Sunday.
What friends?
I'm seeing it with Emery on Sunday. I already have tickets for Sunday.
Then just see it on Thursday. Then what's the
friends? Who needs them?
I need to fine. I need to find someone who will go with me then.
Okay,
It's already bought.
I'll go.
Yeah, screw. Wait, what time's your guys' show?
10?
No, yeah. Mine's at 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's great.
Yeah, we get up just in time.
Well, if we both get out,
Oh, so you just don't want to go alone?
if we both go
Right.
out, we can come here and talk about it right away.
I saw Star Wars Episode 8 alone
Yeah, I don't want
at
no.
3 in the morning at Sunset Station.
Okay, listen. Just trade tickets with Ethan. We'll make him an honorary Trinity member.
him an offer he can't refuse.
He doesn't even listen to the podcast,
Yeah, he'll get
dude.
3 free tickets. You can bring 2 people, and then I get his.
And then we get ours back.
Yeah, and we'll, or you guys cancel and come to my show. All
Yeah, and then
expenses
we
paid.
tell him to cancel and go to this show instead, but we actually don't.
But our show is
cancel
the
ours.
Dolby.
Yeah, mine's a GVR.
That's why I just switch. Do the little switch guy.
Yeah.
Get Ethan drunk.
Okay, I already talked about this idea, dude. This should
Last
be on the
podcast.
podcast.
Oh,
Was it on the podcast?
Yeah, well.
Oh, fuck.
We did? No, we didn't.
Wait, did we?
Get Ethan drunk.
No, we talked about.
Nobody's
treating-
getting anybody drunk, by the way. This is a big joke for the podcast.
We get drunk for fun, and
Big
then we have the idea while we're drunk to steal his phone.
Avengers is tomorrow.
We'll
get him
him
drunk
tonight.
right now.
Yeah. We'll be like, Ethan, surprise party. My mom's home. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
What do
wait.
you want to talk about?
So,
Whole theories.
listen. Go
Oh,
see
okay,
Avengers. Go see Avengers alone, dude.
No, I'm not gonna go see it alone. But go ahead.
Okay,
No,
me think
Me thinks, me
I think
breathes,
the
me
only-
last.
important character that will die forever because of his character arc is the Cap. Captain America is dead as disco, baby. 100%.
That's the only one.
Yes, I think Iron Man lives.
Nope.
Yep.
Iron Man's dead as disco, baby.
Iron Man lives, retires, and becomes a father because his
Dead
You know, I thought
his arc has planned for him to become a father and retire
with Pepper.
with Pepper.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's there, and then
Or they're just setting us up for heartbreak.
Thor won't die. Thor has more movies in him, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
Hulk
if Thor
won't die.
has more movies. Maybe one, but like, I think after this he goes and settles down and.
Oh, in Asgard.
Yeah.
Well, and because so
Asgard.
I definitely think they're gonna keep some vets around. Like, it's gonna be the focus after this is gonna be on like I think Spider-Man and all the new ones, and then but you'll still have like the old
The veterans.
a couple of the vets hanging around somewhere, and they might pop in every once in a while.
Here's another thing.
But I think Iron Man might die.
The fan's drying out my eyes and they hurt.
Yeah, we can't really turn it off.
What does that mean, dude?
Because last time I tried to turn it on, Jordan yelled at me
Yeah,
in the
because
podcast.
you tried to turn it on.
So we can't turn it off. Unless
My
we turn
eye-
off the lights.
My eyes will just
we can
suffer.
turn off the lights and do a dark podcast.
That's kind of scary, dude.
That's kind of sexy.
Should I try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ASMR. Oh my! I kind of like this.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
welcome
Look,
to-
it's Hal 3000.
Welcome to the first dark
Take-
podcast.
Look at.
Yeah.
I can't do that for you.
Wait, you guys can't see us anyways. What if we weren't in the dark? This is a whole joke. We'd lose all our followers.
Yeah. We would find out somehow, dude.
Conspiracies, theories.
So.
They weren't really in the dark. They lied to us.
So,
What were you
Alright.
saying? Avengers?
your theory.
Theories.
Who do you think is gonna die? What do you think is gonna happen?
Well,
also,
we got to think about two things. We got to think about one, like the story, and then also the actors if they want to move on or not.
the arcs.
So-
the character arcs.
For an example, like Nick Fury, do you see that guy sticking around?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
For future
He's
Marvel
Nick Fury.
movies?
From an actor perspective and a character perspective, yeah.
You don't think Samuel wants to be done?
No. He's making
I mean,
the big
he's
bucks.
his job's so easy. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm Nick Fury. Dang.
Yeah.
You just give him an eye patch and he has like 10 lines and he's good to go. And he makes like $1 million.
$1 million bucks. $1
million.
billion.
All right, so
dollars.
I have an idea. Everyone just start like shooting out names, and then everyone says alive or dead. So we'll start with
Rick James.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Dead.
Alive.
Well, she has to because she has her own movie.
Her
coming
movie's a
out.
prequel.
Oh, it is.
I think she's alive. Though.
Dead as disco.
No,
I read.
Scarlett
No,
Johansson
dude, you
too
should see in the
hot.
video
What?
The video. This girl, dude, is gonna give up
now
her
it's
life.
hot in here without the fan on.
This girl's gonna
It
get.
is.
This girl's gonna turn it back on. This girl's gonna give up her life for her love.
I think.
Yeah,
The
so I think
Hulk.
we've
Well,
established
here's the
Black
thing,
Widow's gonna
also,
live.
They also like
Yeah.
Marvel like. It seems like they're going like double down on like the female movies and stuff, and I don't know
Yeah,
if they want
for
to kill
sure.
off.
And Scarlett
We'll
Johansson's
see,
freaking
dude.
hot right now. Like not.
She's always been hot.
Yeah, but I
So,
mean she's
like,
like
we-
hot.
we
like,
know-
She's always been hot.
There's
I
like-
think she's hot. I need to get the sentence out so it doesn't sound weird. She's like hot.
She's always been hot.
She's hot.
She's always been hot.
You know, like she's popularity wise right now. She's
Oh,
big.
she's always been big.
Yeah. Well, no. But-
Also, I know for like there's a few characters that are ultra safe. Like for example, I think Spider-Man,
Black Panther.
ultra safe. I think obviously Captain Marvel is ultra safe.
Okay.
Black Panther's ultra
Okay.
safe.
Can we talk about something really fast?
And Doctor
Can I
Strange.
like jump in there?
Yeah.
What are these characters? What is Spider-Man gonna do? What is the hand?
I mean, Spider-Man.
The
at least
world
almost got
is in the hands of Captain Marvel and Thor. Spider-Man, what is he gonna shoot webs at the guy
I
with
mean,
all the
Spider-Man's
stones?
a freaking G. Don't underplay him. alright?
Spider-Man at least like helped.
Black
with,
Widow, she
hey,
can punch.
I keep getting
He's smart as
interrupted.
hell
Okay.
too. He's
Call
pretty
me
much
at the
Iron
top.
Man.
Calling you
I
at the
was just
top.
gonna say, you asked what did Spider-Man do, and I said he at least assisted in almost pulling off the glove of Thanos.
You did the fan man.
Yeah, you're right. They
Fan
almost
on?
got it. The problem is that Thanos now has the power to do anything. Whoa, the lights just came back on. It was like a reality check. Yeah.
Spider-Man is like. Do you have that problem with Iron Man then? Because they're pretty much the same thing. Spider-Man's super smart.
I think Spider-Man's gonna get a cool suit,
Yeah, I think he's
and he's
gonna.
gonna do a little more.
He does have a cool suit, the Iron Spider suit that Tony gave him.
Oh, he already has that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, and that thing can like survive like just like Iron Man. can.
Before Spider-Man became such like a have a big suit, this Spider-Man, before he had such a big suit, I wanted him more like, I don't know, or like even in Homecoming he has all these gadgets and stuff. I
But
just
he
want a
doesn't know how to use
typical Spider-Man first before he gets all like Iron Spider.
Okay, but typical Spider, dude.
I mean, he needs
Everyone's
the Iron Spider
underplaying
with Thanos.
the power of Thanos.
I don't think anybody is.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do
Like,
some friggin' damage. I
Thanos
think-
could just kill everyone.
He already did.
What does it?
But here's the thing: we
'Cause-
noticed.
'cause
hold
he
on,
has a-
we
He
noticed.
just has a brain.
he has a
we
reason.
noticed at the end of the first Infinity War, and we noticed at the end of Infinity War, like the gauntlet looked like it was used/damaged after the.
All right, so
snap.
Mulholland Drive. I'm
What?
just kidding. I'm so
You
sorry.
noticed that?
Yeah,
The
I
gauntlet
people
was
were saying
damaged
that.
/ like used. It looked like it got used up like at a one-time kill everybody
Okay.
at impact.
Well, and you got to remember Thanos he doesn't just kill for no reason.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has motive and reason.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He's like Iron Man. They're both very smart.
Yeah. And I don't think he would kill anybody if he didn't have to,
But
in his mind.
So I think
I don't know, dude.
I think
Because
he
when
might
he's
be
getting the
crippled.
stones, I guess he kills people because he needs the stones for what he wants.
Well, and why he's doing that is to thin out so people can live.
I don't think the glove is completely done for.
I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't
it is
think so
either,
either.
but I think it's definitely crippled.
I mean, if it wasn't crippled, then they can't do anything.
Right.
Well, now they have Captain Marvel, so we don't know that.
To me, like, it's so insane because... Okay, Doctor Strange saw all the outcomes and he knows he's gonna win. He gave him his life for it, right? But, like, to me it's so outrageous because, like, yeah, whoever has the time stone can just reset time a million times. Whoever has the space stone can just teleport everywhere, you know? Like,
I don't know. I'm not.
Well, there
I'm
was a
not
theory that
comic savvy.
Doctor Strange gave him like a fake time stone, and then went back and gave him the real one, but still had the real
I don't
one.
think so. I don't
But
think
no,
so.
when he went back in time and gave it to him, and he put it on his glove, that's why it broke the glove.
All right, Guardians.
That'd be like elaborate 30, dude.
Yeah.
It's
But
gonna be elaborate as hell. I think this new one.
But I don't know, dude. It seems like the suits they built on the trailer, they're all going into the quantum realm. They're probably gonna fight him in the quantum realm, so it kind of evens out, you know. 'Cause the
Well,
quantum
remember
realm,
too.
like, anything happens.
But remember too, like in the Infinity War trailer, that we were shown a lot of footage that was never.
Nobody knew. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
Guardians. Guardians are definitely living.
Quantum
on.
realm is for sure. They're fighting in the quantum realm for sure.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna end, I think. And people are gonna die, dude. People are gonna die. They're gonna be bloody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Guardians are gonna be fine.
All of them, you think? I think Gamora might die.
That bitch
Gamora
already gone,
is
dude.
already dead.
Gamora might die.
She's already dead. Gamora,
but
she'll
she's
be
gonna
brought
come
back.
Yeah. And
But
then
she
she'll
won't.
die.
No, if she dies 2 times, it's kind of like defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
I forgot she died.
What if
You think she'll stay?
What if Chris Pratt gives his life for Gamora a second time?
I would be down for that. I would actually be okay with that. But there's a new Guardians coming out.
Yeah, but I mean, they
It
could
could be
do it.
prequel.
You know what I mean?
It could be. Oh no, Chris.
People
Pratt's-
are. It's not just gonna be one guy dying.
Dude,
More people are gonna die. So
Here's why I
start
don't like the
thinking.
whole like dying and coming back thing. Like,
It could. Yeah.
it just kind of throws off the entire MCU at that point.
Well,
It's like now what's his face
And it
can come
Any-
back. The guy who's Mary Poppins.
anybody. Yo, I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
it
come
takes
back.
back. It takes back the tragedy of
Yeah.
everything.
Well,
Any
'cause
death.
Anybody could be. It's like the world they built. There's so many like powers and shit. Like
You know who they need to
anybody
bring
can
back?
do anything, dude.
You know who they need to bring back?
Me.
The guy in the caves in Iron Man 1, dude.
The bad guy.
yeah.
No, the
Oh,
good
the
guy.
good guy. Yeah. the
Dude,
guy.
That guy
what
needs
if
to be back.
What if it ends at
With
the
that.
beginning of like where the MCU started?
Oh my god.
Dude,
That'd be a cool
I'd
setup.
get
but-
emotional.
But Iron Man like realizes like
What's
I can't
happening?
take this path.
Yeah,
I
or
just need
it's
to
all
settle
gonna-
down.
Right.
And then
And
Nah,
then nothing
and
comes
nothing
of it.
happens.
I would, and then
Dude,
and then it's like, and then the last scene is like showing Tony Stark like and Pepper, and then you see their little kid running out, and then you
Something
cry.
I think something like that is gonna be the last scene.
Well, the thing is,
Not necessarily
I-
going back in time, but Pepper and him and
It's
and
more
having
on
a
Nick
kid or
Fury
something.
than it is Iron Man, though, because he's the one who brings them all together.
Right.
You know.
Well, if Iron Man, what if Iron Man turns him down? Is Nick Fury like?
So, like, go home.
Well,
Nick.
but yeah, Nick Fury like they're all. I mean, everyone is like a team at this point.
Everyone
They
will
all
still
work
have
as
their
a team.
powers.
Right.
I'm just really excited to see what they do
Yeah, we'll find out
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Wow.
tomorrow. Yeah, I have to go after talking about it. I have to go.
Yeah.
I can't not. Sorry, Mom and Pop. Maybe,
Sorry, Mom
maybe
and
my
Pop.
dad will still go, and I'll find a third person. I'll find a hot date or something.
Yeah.
Bring Trungo.
Ooh.
Our first date will be
Bring that waitress.
Avengers with my dad.
Bring Trungo.
Trungo.
Oh, that's not a horrible idea.
I'll bring.
You guys be like, who's this? Trungo. Oh, nice.
There's obviously a lot of theories and a lot of stuff going on, and nobody really knows until we see it. So we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they could do anything they want, literally.
anything.
Thanos could win. They could. What if they killed off everybody and Thanos just won?
In a fresh start, I'd be totally okay with that. A fresh MCU start.
And the movie starts. He snaps the fingers, dude. He kills the other half.
And then it's just him. And then.
He starts building a farm for 3 hours. It's like Facebook.
Then it's just
Yeah.
like a musical. For
Or it's like,
2.5 hours of
it's
Thanos
like-
singing.
Or it's like. There Will Be Blood or something, but with Thanos.
No spoilers.
What if the movie's like incredibly deep?
Yeah. Yeah, he kills
Like,
everybody at the
Blade,
beginning.
It makes Blade Runner like 2049 kind of like a fucking Thomas the Train episode.
Or he kills everyone in the beginning and then it like turns into like Tree of Life or something.
Dude,
With
one
Thanos.
Or what if
Those
it's
are
just the
super
most like
philosophical.
lighthearted
Steven Soderbergh.
action movie?
What?
Nothing. Do you think there'll be like a really cool action scene?
Of course, there's gonna be
Because
the
I mean,
last
I
action
didn't
scene
really,
is
I didn't
badass.
really
Battles.
see anything that like blew me away action wise in Infinity War. Like there was some really cool scenes. There was a few couple seconds. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
I love
But
the
there wasn't,
Wakanda
like-
battle.
Dude, it was just too short.
Thanos.
Yeah, it's just too
No,
short.
Yeah,
this
but-
is Thanos.
No, sorry.
This is a Sparta.
Bring me that. This is Thanos.
This is Thanos. And then boom, and then he
Like,
is Thanos.
it's cool, but like it needs to be longer.
Yeah, but
Dude,
I
this
think
movie- how long is
it's
the movie?
because
3.5
they're setting it
hours?
up for this.
3 hours and 3 minutes.
I read a review that the last battle will knock your socks off.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, dude, it's all been coming to this one
I
end.
know, I know.
Well, and it's what's going to be so great about the last battle is not only is it probably going to be sick action, but it's going to be
Your Avengers.
motivated by emotion, and it's going to be brutal. They're going
The
to. I
Avengers.
think they're going to get the shit kicked out of them, and then I think they're also going to kick the shit out of
Yeah,
them.
like Battle of the Bastards, Game
Something-
of Thrones.
Sure.
The only possible way they win, the Avengers, in reality, is you catch
In reality.
No, like legitimately.
In the MCU.
The only way to win, you catch Thanos taking a shit, and you get Ant-Man waiting in the toilet. He pops right in there.
Dude, I've heard this meme so many times.
Of course. And then he just throws bam. And he goes,
Ah!
that just explodes.
Or
I mean, it's super easy.
Dr. Banner,
Dude.
Dr. Bruce Banner,
Dr. Octopus.
has Thanos come in for a prostate exam. Sticks his finger up. Is that what you do?
Okay.
No.
No.
What is it? What is it when
What?
you stick your... Can I finish?
No.
What is it
No.
when you stick a finger up your butt? Is that a prostate
prostate
exam?
exam.
So
Yes.
he gives him a prostate exam. Dr. Banner puts his finger up his butt. Then while he's up there, he turns into Hulk. And then whoosh.
I mean, how big do you think he turns?
It's really big. He's Hulk. What do you?
Yeah, Ant-Man could do it much easier.
But it's
We
your
saw
hand.
in the first.
No,
in
because
the-
how is he gonna get in there, dude?
Dude, you
Hulk's
just
like
wait.
Hulk's like 2/3 size.
You think Thanos
Yeah.
doesn't need a prostate exam?
Dude, Thanos is never gonna trust Hulk.
Yeah, remember in the first scene?
Ant-Man
of
is
the
just
movie?
gonna...
He
Ant-Man's
only
just
knows Hulk. He only knows Hulk. He doesn't know Bruce Banner.
Dude, Ant-Man's just gonna... What?
He's like, oh, thanks, Doc. For coming
Yeah.
in. Like, I really was expecting you.
Yeah, I need to take down these Avengers, but I just really want to make sure I got my prostate all good.
Or the Avengers distract Thanos while Ant-Man just jumps in.
Or both.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hey, doctor. And then Ant-Man's like on the finger, and then they make sure to blow him up.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Yep.
Alright, Mulholland Drive.
Man, aren't you glad you don't work at the movie theater and you don't have to go in tomorrow?
Not really.
Yeah.
No?
No, I am. I miss working in the movie theater.
I do,
no.
but not
Okay,
tomorrow.
listen, Mulholland Drive.
Okay.
Oh, you picked it this week, so you talk.
All right, well...
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I don't have much to say other than the fact that...
yeah, wait, you don't have much to say?
Well, no, not about the intro.
Okay.
Other than that, I picked the movie, and I knew you guys haven't seen it, and I've been wanting to see it because I've had multiple people tell me it's like pretty good watch.
David Lynch.
Okay. I'll give you more of an intro. So, I mean, what, like, your thoughts, too. So,
Yeah.
I thought the movie started off so weird, so cheesy, so, like, it was like if you flip the channel to Lifetime channel, okay? And that's what was
Lifetime
playing.
in the 90s.
Yes. And then the movie just started getting more interesting and progressively better. And you're like starting to like get, he's starting to feed you things slowly, and you're starting to get like, starting to create this story, okay? And you're finally getting to a point where you kind of know what's going on, and then boom, you don't know shit. You don't know what happened.
And it keeps its...
And the movie is great.
But I think it keeps its cheesy charm all the way through.
All the way through.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is a movie anyone should watch by themselves. I think they should watch with a couple of
Because
friends.
it's funny.
Because it's funny and it's so
Cowboy.
entertaining and it's like a mind F.
We were cracking up.
Yeah, we were
the
cracking up.
cowboy is so funny.
But by the end, I was like on the edge of my seat.
Well, it really felt like an experience. Like
Yeah.
it was like, I mean, in that, Naomi Watts did a great job. She had some great.
I think,
scenes.
yeah, some great scenes.
Oh god.
Yeah, I thought David Lynch was. At first, I was like, dude, I legitimately probably would have turned off the movie in the first 30 minutes if it was like just me.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we made it through because the movie is something else, dude.
Yeah.
It's so enjoyable, entertaining, and it makes you think a lot.
Yeah.
One thing I really liked
Which
about
I can't wait to get to the conversation of what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I really enjoyed was the movie started slow, but it created its own universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
It was very like
Yeah.
to itself. It didn't really need to lean on anything else, and it did a good job of making just enough size for it all to take place. I feel like
my only experience is
it felt like a ride almost.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's seriously,
Like a
yeah, it was like an
Disneyland ride.
experience. Yeah.
Like a roller coaster, yeah. Ups and downs.
I mean, I was never bored.
No, I was a little bit bored at the beginning. But
I wasn't bored at the beginning because it was so funny and
It
ridiculous.
was like
Yeah.
it was like what's happening because the first
We
shot
said
of the
it felt
movie-
like a Tommy Wiseau movie
Yeah,
at
like
the
the
beginning.
Room.
Like
Well, my only
no, it
experience
did
is
feel like The Room.
yeah, my only experience with David Lynch is that and Twin Peaks. And Twin Peaks is the same thing. Like, I mean, not the same thing, but Twin Peaks is like, but there's not that 30-minute lull at the beginning. Like Twin Peaks at the very, it jumps right into it, at the beginning of the show, and it's really interesting. You're wondering what's going on, but it is also like that weird, cheesy, like The Room. And you're like, what the hell am I watching? But then also like great acting sometimes.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the times. I mean, you need to watch Twin Peaks, I think, especially after seeing that. I mean, those are my only two experiences with David Lynch, and it's really interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
I think we undermine a little bit of Colin. I think Colin has the right idea. Like, the movie was so good at creating its own thing.
World, yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Like, it's like in this world, the people are like so weird.
Right, and it felt, and I think, but when you first start it, you think it's not intentional. You don't think it's intentional.
It's for sure intentional.
Yeah, and then you realize, and especially after seeing Twin Peaks, I think he's a weird dude in a great way, David Lynch.
Man,
Dude, the
The
vacuum scene.
the hitman. And the guy with the director with the glasses had some crazy scenes. The golf club and
the cowboy.
You can't forget about the
cowboy.
The prime casting choice of this movie, Billy Ray Cyrus, dude.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, what the hell?
At times it felt like a comedy.
Okay.
Honestly.
No, I mean, you think it was meant to be funny, right?
Ah, man. I don't know.
I mean, if it wasn't,
people
it was.
on Reddit are like,
I don't think so, just because the ending.
I'm not sure, dude. People on Reddit and stuff like,
But it's
seem to be like tense throughout the entire movie.
But it's a huge part of my enjoyment about
It's like
the movie was
off-putting.
how much
I would say
liked.
at like the last 25% of the movie, I would say it got
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
very
more
serious.
serious.
People will have different experiences with the movie for sure.
Yeah.
It seems like I could see somebody seeing it by themselves and being like
Screw that.
weirded out by the beginning. No, like this feeling of like you're like weirded out. Like everything's so weird.
I wonder what it was like watching it in 2001.
Space Odyssey. They probably
Seeing it in theaters, dude, so many people
I don't
probably walked
know.
out.
I don't know, dude. 18 years ago was a very
Do you
different
think
time.
it didn't come across as cheesy back then? Maybe.
Is it 2019 or is it 2020?
2019.
Dude,
Really?
that was a joke.
Was it?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. I lost track of time killing
If
me.
it was 2020, it'd mean Destiny 3 is coming out in like 5 months.
Okay, what
The hell?
is your theory of what this movie is about? Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Dude.
What is this movie about? Because I thought I had it pieced all together.
I thought I was starting to piece it together, and then that friggin'
Okay.
when she walks down the hill, takes her to the dinner.
So
I was like, "What?"
Let's work with this. Let's work together. Okay.
I don't know why.
Let's just
and
work together.
I don't really think they're similar in any way, but for some reason I was getting some like Vertigo vibes whenever they're in the apartment complex.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
actually,
really?
yes. Maybe some sort of inspiration from Vertigo.
Yeah.
It seems kind of like okay. So we need to separate the important things, I think, to get somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
The blue box, the blue key, very important.
The blue
color.
lights in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the blue hair, the lady with the blue hair. Blue is a color used for a certain purpose. Okay.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I had a bad joke.
Okay. Okay, and then we start getting to the weird stuff. What's that theater? Silence, right?
Silencio.
The lady that's dead, that's important. The apartment, that's important. That little house, the condo.
Yeah.
The lady, the two ladies, the lady that gets the part, the director. Those seem to be the most important pieces of the movie.
And the box and key.
Right, I said that first.
Oh, okay.
Hey, where's did I bring the movie down here?
So is the director having an affair? Is the director?
Because there's a little slip in the movie that says
said what to warn.
were tips from David Lynch of what to look out for.
Okay, where's the movie? This is the first time for somebody leaving.
Someone's leaving the room. All right.
All right.
So Jordan Colton. Here we go. 2 minutes of Jordan Colton time.
And Charlie.
And no. All right. So let's talk about what's your favorite guitar, Colton?
The kind of guitar.
Yeah.
This one right here, the Fender Stratocaster.
Okay.
It's a great guitar. I won't play it because it'll sound terrible without being plugged in, but used by many famous guitarists, including Jimi Hendrix, David Gilmour, Eric Clapton. Everyone uses a Strat once in their lives, but this is pretty much the most versatile guitar, and when you plug it into something like this, like a Marshall amp with 4x12 cabinet speakers and a full tube head, it It just sounds so great. It creates like a perfect synergy.
It's your favorite guitar.
Yeah, for sure. Said I wouldn't play
Who's your
it.
favorite songwriter of the 70s?
Of the 70s?
Yeah. I was going to say the 60s, but I knew you'd say Bob Dylan, right?
Oh, if we're talking that. Okay, so like song, like lyricists in a way.
Yeah.
Of the 70s, man. I mean, I really like what Pink Floyd does with songwriting and
I
stuff.
have no clue where you put the movie.
Oh, I'm okay. Whatever.
I think I know where I put it.
But no, we should just keep talking.
Leave the stick.
Leave the
need
stick.
I think it's important, dude. I think
The
it's
tips?
All right, so Balti and
stick.
Jordan.
Thanks. No, Char.
All right,
Charlie's
Balti
here
and
this
Jordan
time.
time now. We were talking about Colin's favorite guitar.
What? This is a movie podcast.
Yeah, but
okay,
we're
let's
not going to
talk
talk about Mulholland Drive without. the
Yeah,
food.
so let's talk about something else. How was your
Okay.
day today, idiot?
Good, idiot. How was
That
your
wasn't
day?
nice. Don't call me.
How was
that.
your day?
Maybe it was.
Unemployed?
Maybe fuck. Maybe it
Well, you
was.
still
Maybe
make
it
more.
wasn't. My day was.
You make more money than Ethan Carney. Shout out to Ethan Carney. You make more money
Man,
unemployed.
don't talk about Ethan Carney on the podcast. What the fuck did we talk about? You're ruining this podcast for us. You're ruining this
I can talk
podcast
it-
for us. You're ruining it.
I can talk about whatever I want.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No.
Okay.
I fucking talk about what I want. This is me time here.
Okay.
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 Now we're gonna.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's
right
up,
on the red,
Colton?
Mulholland
it's like
Drive.
right upstairs on the table.
We didn't do anything.
Wait. ASMR here is the sound of opening a DVD. Oh, wait. Colton ruined it with the door. All right, here it is.
Oh, babe, wait.
Yep.
All right.
I already read the first one.
All right. Mulholland Drive. David Lynch's 10 clues to unlocking this thriller. 1. Pay particular attention in the beginning of the film. At least
Did not.
at least 2 clues are revealed before the credits.
Okay, stop there. So,
Okay.
number
Who
1.
wants to play Blue's Clues?
No. Okay, so let's dissect them one by one, and we'll get somewhere.
Okay.
What 2 clues before the credits? The dancing? Is that what it's talking about?
Yeah, maybe. Does it show the street name that Sunset Boulevard before the credits?
Mulholland Drive.
But they also show Sunset Boulevard.
Which is another movie from like
Well,
the 60s.
and on the waitress's name tag, it said something. It said whatever restaurant, Sunset
Winkies.
Boulevard.
Winkies.
Sunset Boulevard.
Is it for
Wink.
real? Okay, what about the dancing scene? That were the characters in the dancing scene the characters in the movie?
No, I did not see any of
okay.
them in the movie.
Yeah, but that had to mean something, right? The old people dancing.
I don't think they're old.
Yeah, I
They
don't
seem
know.
like in their
Yeah.
20s or 30s.
All right, so I can't pinpoint that. 2, notice appearances of the red lampshade. Yes, I did notice that. Why though? It was the one next to the phone.
Okay.
Remember? It kept showing that red
Yeah.
lampshade by that
It
phone.
might be that's when was it. We saw it a few times, right?
Right. Yeah.
Did it change the amount of light coming out of it, like to know if it was reality or fake or something, possibly?
I don't know,
Maybe.
I didn't pay that close.
Okay, 3.
Can you hear?
I think it was only on when it was in the condo versus when it was in the really nice house.
Can you hear the title of the film that Adam Kesher is auditioning actresses for? Is it mentioned again?
Is what?
What was the name of the?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Fudge. All right, we should have read these before.
Damn it.
Yeah, we should have read these before.
An accident is a terrible event. Notice the location of the accident.
Mulholland Drive.
Okay. Who gives
It was on top of the hill. 'Cause
Yeah.
and then they went back to the
Yeah.
hill, and then it seemed like
Well,
the
the
hill
first-
that she went down. It was like
So-
right there. No.
I read that one before we watched
Oh,
it.
so you cheated.
But I knew
the hill-
The
are you
first
talking about
sign
the
they
one-
show, I think, is not Sunset.
Sign.
Yeah, it was like Sunset. Maybe it wasn't Sunset Boulevard, but there was the first street they showed a picture of wasn't Mulholland Drive.
It was
Pretty sure
something
it
else.
was, dude. I remember in like the first like 6 minutes.
Franklin.
Of the movie.
Dude, I was
It like
looking for
Franklin
that,
or something.
though.
Okay, whatever.
Who gives a key and why?
Who? Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's the brown-haired lady,
The
Okay.
brown-haired lady gives a key.
and then the
Rita or whatever.
No,
we
but-
call her.
The hitman.
the hitman gives the key.
After, but originally
it's
she
who
finds
gives
it
a
in her
key
purse.
and why?
Okay. But I don't know.
It gives a key.
They didn't-
for-
Dude, I quit.
They didn't give a key though. She had the key.
Okay.
So I think the what they're talking about is the hitman giving the key.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was blue as
'cause
well.
The blonde lady had one of them killed. The girl killed.
Yeah.
Okay, and she killed herself from the guilt, possibly
The guilt of what?
having her killed. It seemed like because she's on set, and then the director starts like, I think she's like that's like her imagination, or like that's like a when they're on set and the director puts the arm around the girl and then she's watching them like make out and she's like jealous.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
All right. Notice the robe, the ashtray, the coffee cup.
The robe?
The robe. I remember her wearing a robe, but I don't really know.
Okay, the ashtray that she took and then it was back, remember?
And the coffee cup.
The coffee cup she was drinking out of. Oh, man.
Dude, what is felt, realized, and
this
gathered...
is layered butter, dude.
Layered butter. What is felt, realized, and gathered at the Club Silencio?
Okay, so they were talking about love and crying. She was singing about crying for her love and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they were both crying because they lost the love. I don't know, man.
Damn.
It's a lot.
Did talent alone help Camilla? No opportunism, maybe?
This movie is definitely out of sequence.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Totally.
Well, the beginning is the end. No, is it?
But
I think
like
the
different girl. I think
I thought the beginning was the end until how it played out.
I think it's definitely out of sequence, man.
Okay, next on the list.
Notice the occurrences surrounding the man behind Winkies.
There's also a huge symbolism in her changing her hair color to the same color.
Okay, what? Okay, let's stop there.
That's what reminded me of Vertigo.
Let's stop there. What is the man behind Winkies? The man in the... Is that number 10?
I think that's the guy who finds that creepy thing behind the dumpster.
No. They're talking about the monster guy.
The guy sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
What is it? What was it?
Wait, do you think he's the same guy who's in that room?
No, the occurrences surrounding.
I don't think so.
The occurrences surrounding the man behind the Winky.
Okay, so we saw him twice.
So we saw him. He was behind.
It was like a dream. The guy's talking about a dream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also.
But then it was real life for him.
And then also her audition where she's like making out with that old dude. It cuts to him.
Oh yeah. He's like in the back, right?
Yeah.
Like it layers the pictures.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Man,
oh my.
I feel stupid.
We're gonna have to look this one up, man.
All right, I'm pulling out the phone.
Pull out the professionals, dude.
While I look this up.
Man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. What more is there to say? I mean, if we don't know much about, I feel...
The plot. I mean, there's so many things about this movie that I really like.
I will say, it was
one of the better
weird
experiences I've had watching a movie with people.
Yeah, I agree. It was really fun.
There's some movies that are just absolutely phenomenal that aren't the greatest experience watching. You know?
Right. And wouldn't you say too that you have to you should definitely watch it with a couple of friends?
Yeah, totally.
And
which in my opinion, those are the best movies.
Yeah.
Like the ones that make you social about it.
Well, and it's one of the few movies where on the first viewing that confused the hell out of me that I still really had a good time and enjoyed. A lot of movies that confuse the hell out of me on the first viewing.
Like Inherent Vice, for example.
Yeah, or something like Enemy. I don't initially love it, and then the more I watch it, I kind of pick up on stuff and then start to enjoy it way more. But this one even though I don't really understand much of it, I really enjoyed it the first viewing.
Yeah. So, Balti, you had a theory,
my theory
debunked
itself.
Okay.
When I thought about it.
Man, I would watch it again, for sure.
Okay. MulhollandDrive.net.
There's a whole website to it.
Yep.
Meantime, this podcast is sponsored by Penguins.
Theories. There's a lot.
There's all kinds of penguins. Emperor penguins. The penguins with...
Oh my... Dude, there's so much.
Oh my. There's the penguins with the yellow eyes.
No.
Mr. Popper's penguins.
I'm leaving this website because there's so much there.
Yeah, there was a lot.
It's an illusion. I see Mulholland Drive as a film about how corrupt people's minds are because of their failed dreams and aspirations. It's an art film. Too long. People are saying that when the movie starts, it's all a dream until the cowboy guy says, "Wake up."
When does he say wake up?
I don't know. Mulholland Drive. This guy on Reddit says, Mulholland Drive. What the fuck did I just watch? The film is in 2 parts. The first half is a dream of a failed starlet idealizing herself as a talented and genuine with a beautiful young woman who loves her. Then about 2/3 of the way through the film, she wakes up and is faced with reality. She's a failed actress who has been dumped by her lover, working as a waitress, and hires a hitman to kill the lover who spurned her.
It's a very literal adaptation of it. Like,
Man, I feel like I can't add much to this conversation.
The whole thing is a dream except for the last 20 minutes, they say.
Huh.
Until the cowboy says wake up, and then you see her wake up in the apartment. And
right, and
she's
it
a
plays
failed
out.
actress.
And it plays out that whole life.
But
right?
I mean, that doesn't explain. There's so much more. You know?
I would like to watch like a.
I don't know if I would say
video.
dream necessarily, but maybe she's like there's people who are like disillusioned with who they really are, and
But what about those 2 old people?
yeah, dude.
Dude, what the hell?
Is that her grandparents?
Yeah, and they're like, it seems like they're laughing at her, like they.
People say like that silencio in that thing is like one of the most beautiful scenes ever.
That was a great scene.
Where they're crying, holding each
Yeah,
other.
I mean, and there was that.
I think
that
she wakes
woman-
up after that.
Okay.
That woman had a great
I think when
voice.
she gets the key, she puts the key in the box. I think that might be when she wakes up, possibly.
Man, I don't know.
Because that's when we see her for like the first time, like.
Maybe that's why they were so cheesy when they're acting, because it was like a fake representation
Yeah,
of like
it did
the
feel-
real life.
Well, and everything felt very like dreamlike, like
Yeah.
kind of like Truman Show, like the Truman,
Yeah.
you know.
Totally.
Yeah,
So
and then
her
it got
name's
more
Diane.
authentic, like later on, like feeling real.
Diane is a struggling actress in Hollywood. She moved to LA from Deep River, Ontario after winning a jitterbug competition that inspired her to become an actress. We descend into the pillow at the start of the film from Diane's point of view. From now until the moment we see her wake from the bed, Diane is dreaming. She dreams that she is Betty, a fresh-faced actress arriving in Hollywood. She dreams that Rita stumbles into her apartment after an accident, having lost her memory. She dreams that she woos the various assembled showbiz people at her audition. The dream climaxes with the haunting Club Silencio, the disappearance of Betty, and the opening of the Blue Cube back at Havenhurst. A knocking on the door wakes Diane from her bed, and she raises herself from the slumber to answer the door. The scenes that follow are intended to illustrate the breakdown of a relationship between Diane and Camila, and subsequent mental collapse of Diane. Tricky thing is that Lynch presents them to us in a non-linear style. It's up to you to decide the chronological order of these scenes, but the crux of this interpretation is that it is inferred that Diane hires a hitman to kill Camila. So from this point of view, the flashbacks can be seen as Diane's attempt to justify the murder in her mind, and the dream as an attempt to relive and reimagine Diane's life since her arrival in LA.
That doesn't not make sense to me, like that.
What doesn't make sense? That makes sense to me.
I said that doesn't not make sense.
Oh, I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I was just
that's
told
what
in
I'm
a
saying.
very like because everything is intentional at the beginning
Kind of like
because
Once
it
Upon a
feels
Time
like
in
a dream.
America, in a way.
Yeah.
My theory
yeah.
with it, at least.
I'm saying it does make sense, is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
order, and you have to kind of piece it together, and it kind of it wasn't as abstract.
That's why the first shot. That's why he's telling you pay attention because one of the first shots is just that pillow and it's zooming into it. It's a dream.
Oh,
Right.
so and then when she opens that
Yeah.
box and then it goes in, then the thing drops. Do you think that's the start of real life?
Well, she wakes up to the door knocking. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that's her real life.
Sitting in that living in the condo.
How the hell do people like? I just feel like I'm hopeless with
Her
it.
lover just left her. That's why the neighbor's like taking her stuff and like the ashtray and stuff. And then the ashtray is back because she's reimagining like the lover being there. Remember, she's on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's having like that affair, but it's not gonna work out. So then she hires the hitman to go kill her because she left her.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I wish I could figure this stuff out on my own.
Ah man, that's I mean,
How do these people do it?
Watch the movie over and
multiple
over.
times.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't have patience for that, to watch a movie like 6 times.
Man, I liked it. I liked
Yeah,
the way
me
it was presented, dude.
Yeah, me too. I really did.
I really, really, really enjoyed myself.
I don't know how to explain. I've never had a movie experience like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, like that. Like
Yeah.
exactly like that. Like, have you ever experienced a movie like that?
Yeah, a few times.
Like what?
Well, this is a good
that bizarre.
segue.
I'm saying that bizarre, that bizarre and weird. Oh, I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Like not that. I mean,
I'm saying like
Is
that,
there,
like
like,
funny,
laughing?
kind of goofy, but weird, but
Okay,
like good.
yeah.
At the same
Not
time.
not
I mean,
It was
goofy.
very,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
eerie sometimes.
Yeah, it was
you know what I
eerie,
mean?
but it was,
Because
like,
they were like
funny.
they were so positive sometimes, and like the acting was like so like careless. It felt like
I definitely think this is a great movie.
that. It felt like there was like something really eerie about it. Like Thriller it's definitely a thriller.
I would not recommend this to a lot of people.
Yeah,
It's
no.
kind of hard, tough watch.
I didn't find it tough at all personally, but I could see why people would not like it. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's like if you're willing to let him take you on this trip, then I
Yeah.
think you'll have a really good time.
I agree.
But if you're not, if you're like,
If you have like very distinct tastes with movies,
and you're not gonna let him like,
and you really like things being like explained,
yeah,
you don't
or
like being shut out, maybe not.
or like being normal. If you like things being normal,
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing.
No, yeah. All right, Balti.
What's up?
So
your pick?
that was Mulholland Drive.
Great movie. Watch it if you want to have just a weird experience. Like it feels like a dream when you're
Yeah.
watching it. Very
Yeah.
well, dude, it's
And watch it
very
with
well done.
friends.
I would have loved to have Christian on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Christian.
He would have probably added a lot. He probably would have got us our thoughts stirring because he's watched it a bit. I think.
And yeah, I know for sure. He's a huge Lynch fan. I think he would have helped us piece.
Yeah.
Man, he would have been good to us for this week.
Yeah.
Okay, for my next week, I am picking a movie written by no other than my favorite writer, Mr. Charlie Kaufman. We will be watching Anomalisa. Anomalisa. Now, very interesting thing about Anomalisa.
Anomalisa?
Let me read you the cast list, okay?
Leonardo da Vinci painting.
David Thewlis, who plays the role of Michael Stone, okay?
Okay.
Jennifer Jason Leigh
Yeah.
plays the role of Lisa Hesselman, and Tom Noonan, who plays the role of everyone else. So, I've actually watched this movie once, but I didn't know what to make of it. As with every other Charlie Kaufman movie, almost all of them. And I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait for you guys to experience what is an absolute, probable masterpiece of a movie.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Written by Charlie Kaufman, co-directed by Charlie Kaufman.
I'm guessing co-directed because it's animation.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Hopefully Colin likes it because I don't know. I know he doesn't like this kind of animation, so
What kind of animation?
Stop motion.
like claymation, stop motion. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
love
Wes
Wes Anderson. I'm
Um,
just not a huge Tim Burton guy, you know.
dude, Mulholland Drive was
That's
nominated.
fine, dude. That looks great.
Look how
Yeah.
dude, it's so beautifully shot. It's like mind blowing.
Why
The
would- why
sets
wouldn't you think
they
I
built.
would- I wouldn't
I
like
don't know,
that?
man. I don't know.
I liked both.
You don't like Wallace and Gromit, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks 10 million times better than Wallace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you have one of the greatest minds in Hollywood working on it, so.
It was nominated for Best Director. Isn't that surprising? This is not the only movie that will get nominated for anything.
Oh.
Might be like tribute if he hasn't won anything back in like early
So-
times.
Early Lynch stuff.
You know, Stone Age.
But I'm super excited for next week.
Yeah.
This movie.
Yeah, me too.
And it's a movie we're gonna discuss. It's a
Hopefully.
rough one, dude. Emotional power punch. So be
Was
ready.
Charlie Kaufman right? Synecdoche.
Synecdoche, New York.
Being John
Adaptation.
Sunshine.
Being John Malkovich. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Maybe a couple more. And he's working on something right now.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be directing that one.
Yep.
I need to see Eternal Sunshine. Not a fan of Synecdoche.
It's fucked.
Eternal Sunshine, I think you'll like.
Yeah, I think I will too. I'm not a big fan of Being John Malkovich either. I haven't finished it though, but wasn't a fan of it so far.
I actually really like Synecdoche, New York.
He wrote the screenplay for Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Oh,
With Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
He has a few more, but those are his notorious ones.
I like the ambition of Synecdoche, New York. I think we just
Synecdoche,
have
New York
different-
is one of the most layered movies ever created.
Layered.
Ever. Dude,
Yeah, I don't know if
fuck that. Charlie Kaufman, dude.
I feel like I come off as not
Pushes
liking
the
Shane
envelope.
I actually really liked it. I gave it a 7.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great.
Really
I gave it a 10. But I've seen it a million times.
I think it's a work of art, but not for me.
Can you imagine waking up one day and writing something like that?
I can't. He's
Exactly.
definitely way smarter than I am.
No, it's not about being smart. It's about having creativity.
Yeah, he's more creatively smart than I
Yeah,
am.
maybe he is, dude.
I don't know.
He
I have
just,
some good
he
ideas.
just
all right?
understands how to write. Like, Eternal Sunshine is so great.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
You've never seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you would love it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Oh,
Oh, you want to end?
I mean, what else, man? You want me to just talk about how much
That's the
I
cue.
freaking hate next New York?
Alright, so we might surprise you guys with a mini podcast with a little Avengers snippet. Maybe not, but if we don't, then it'll be next week
Well,
along with
I think-
Nomalisa.
I mean, if we're just going to spend 30 minutes talking about Avengers, we might as well just let the first 30 minutes of our next podcast be.
Well, the only thing is, like, it would be nice if it came out when the viewers watch it as well.
Oh, like, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
That'd be like just a fun event, and it wouldn't take that long.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Or it might take forever, which would be good too.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure you watch the movie. Later.